Hello guys, Dragon Tears right here, and here's what you missed from practice at Red Bull Rampage. Here's a roundup of all the news, tricks and lines shaping up before we hear 3, 2, 1, dropping at the Rampage finals. Spinning hubs, the thud of tires on dirt and cheers of joy. This has been the soundtrack on repeat during the first days of practice at the 2021 Red Bull Rampage venue. This past Sunday, event practice officially kicked off for the 15 athletes, culminating in an exciting sneak peek of what's to come for the 20th anniversary edition of this storied event. Having waited nearly 2 years to be back at the red dirt and virgin, the athletes were eager to shake off nerves and get back to what they love doing most. The weather hasn't been perfect, but conditions have allowed the riders to make good headway for Friday. Compared to years past, it felt a bit early to see riders dropping in, but that's the beauty of being at a familiar venue. Most of the riders reclaimed their old lines, expediting the building process exponentially. Instead of building from scratch, they're revitalizing old jumps and landing pads and focusing their energy on improving their original vision. While the majority of the riders have taken this approach, there are still outliers who are determined to do something new at the venue. Despite the differences in line choice, it's hard to say who will walk away with the grand prize. Practice, however, continues to provide some glimpses into how the main event will shape up. Here are some key takeaways from the first few days of practice. The Goblin Drop is an historic Rampage feature, having been hit by riders like Tyler McCaul and Darren Berkloff in years past. This year, surprisingly, Reed Boggs is the only rider to have included it in his line. So far during practice, he's hit the step-down gap a handful of times and landed it flawlessly. If Boggs can incorporate some tricks into the lower half of his line, then it could set him up well for the judges. These little glimpses paint a loose picture of what we might see on Friday. However, it's still anyone's game. The athletes still need to put finishing touches on their lines and link top-to-bottom runs. Plus, it wouldn't be a Red Bull Rampage without a bit of unpredictability and nail-biting suspense. Sometimes athletes make last-minute decisions when they're at the starting gate, whereas others choose to follow a predetermined plan that they've envisioned for months leading up to this event. Ultimately, we won't know what they decide until the athletes hear those 4 fateful words, 3, 2, 1, dropping. Practice at least holds us over in the meantime. This is just the start of this, guys. I will be updating you with more videos, and so make sure to subscribe and like, and see you right in the next video.